When you look back at Saturday's game and watch it back and stuff, what do you feel like you learned about your team and the both progress you've made and where you guys still have to go in this process?
That my team, they were able to compete against a really good team, as we know. So especially the first half, also the second half, but we struggled during 10 minutes, I would say. We were not able to compete with their intensity, and we conceded goals. Yes, 2 PKs, 2 penalty, and after that 2 counter-attack. But I really like the fact that we were able to play and to play a good game. After that, I'm really happy also to get this opportunity to show to my players that yes, we want to play, but also we need to compete all the time, and we had a lack of we didn't win our battle, and we know that Philly, they are really good on that, but it was a good tool and good exercise to compare a bit the intensity physically. But again, I know that my team is not built also the same way as Philly in terms of profile of players, and I really like also the fact that we were able to control the game in the first half, and after that second half we did it also, but we had a lack of during 10 minutes. So I was really happy to see that, and we watched the video also with the players to show them what they did well, but also what they need to improve to be able to be consistent during 90 plus minutes.
With Patrick making his first start, I know you said after the game that you think highly of his potential down the line. Do you have any concerns about a challenging game like that with the 2 PKs and a team like Philadelphia affecting his confidence going forward?
No, not at all. So we discuss a lot with the staff, knowing that if the game is going well, he's gonna be happy. But if the game is going bad, how he's gonna react? So we prepare him for that. And again, this is football. This is a high level, and this is an athlete, and this is a professional player. He knows that we're gonna have up and downs. But again, he watched the game with Phil, and he was able to see what he needs to do better and what did he do well also. So again, it was a good experience for him, knowing that he has the potential for the future. But again, he needs this kind of game also because it's easy to talk, it's easy to tell a player, you have to do this, you have to do that. But most of the time, as a human being, we have to live the situation. And the coach that I am and the person that I have no problem to put a player knowing that yes, it was his first game, but for me, he has the level to play at this level.
And we didn't see Luis out there in training. Is there any update on him?
Who?
Luis, yes.
Luis, no, nothing special. He had a little issue, but today he was training and we did a hard session and he was able to sustain, so no problem with that.
Player like Patrick, a player like Phil, Matan, all those young guys, how big is it to go from that first game, carrying that over second, third, and how important are weeks of training after that to build on what you accomplished when you're playing early on in your career?
Oh, listen, for me, this is not a matter of age, so again, because I'm like that as a coach also, so again, for me, if a player deserves to play, young or old, is gonna play, and I don't think about this is young players. I think about what kind of profile that I want on the pitch, and that's why all these young players played, because for me it was I put the best team to compete against Philly. Now in the future, it's going to be always also the same. It's going to be the same in terms of I don't know who I'm going to put against DC. We'll see. But again, this is they are in the group, and I'm really happy that they lived this situation, and they were able now to understand what the requirement about not to be good, because they are good, but to be consistent. And the idea is to day to day practice, day to day, and try to use a lot of tools like a video, like communication, like interaction, like also exercise on the pitch or off the pitch, for them to understand what we want. But now they're able to size up the situation, and they can act in better way. And for me, it's really important. When I was talking with the front office in the past, they know that I am the type of coach that I play the profile that I need for the game. So again, this is good for them, but maybe next game they will not play. Maybe in 2 games they're gonna play. Maybe they're gonna play 10 games in a row. I don't know. We'll see. But for me, the most important is young player or old player is effort, be bold, and play with your brain. So if they respect that, so for me, they can play.
And you've mentioned in the past that you want guys to make mistakes, maybe not ones that lead directly to goals, but that's how players learn.
Yeah.
For all these guys who are playing in your system for the first time, how important was that when you go back and watch the film and point out things to learn from those mistakes going forward?
Yeah, and after that, it's not a big deal for me, because as you know, when you watch a game on TV, any sport, basketball, American football, soccer, it's all about mistakes. Only mistakes. So it's false to say, we don't make mistakes. Yeah, we make mistakes all the time.
Right.
All the time. So for me, the idea is to step back and to live with these failures, because for me, this is the only way that we can have success. And the idea is, yes, we conceded 4 goals. On the 4 goals, we can tell that we made mistakes. But the goal that we scored, Philly made mistake also. So for me, the most important is the 2 goals that we conceded in counter-attack. I told them that I want them to keep going and to play in the middle if they have to play in the middle. Now they have to be more composed. And now we were able to analyze deeper what they could have done better.
Right.
And it's not about me talking. It's about the interaction for them, because they have to understand and they have to size up all the situation to be able to, okay, this situation will happen. This is not the same situation, because as you know, Philly, it was windy. When you're going to play at home in 3 days, the same action, but maybe no wind. So everything is different. But the scenario, the picture, they have to understand now, okay, what can I do better on this type of situation? And again, the game demands mistakes. The other players they anticipate the mistake that we can do. And for me, this is the big part of the game, because we're gonna make mistakes all the time. But now, do we have the right position when we attack? If we lose the ball, do we have the right position to be able to win the ball back or to delay the action? And for me, it was the case that, because yes, we forced the play a bit in the middle, but we didn't do a good job in terms of correct this mistake at the good moments. And I put the focus really on that. And after that, yes, I can talk about if I tell my player, play, and when they make a mistake or when they lost the ball twice like this, and me, I'm going crazy, no, don't do that. There's no point. So again, the idea is to show them that, to be coherent, to be logical about what we want to put in place. And after that, we'll see. If now they repeat the mistake 3-4 times in a row, okay, now I'm going to do something different, not in terms of style of play, but maybe in terms of read the situation in another way.
We just talked with Alex. He talked about just kind of the difficulties he's had, but giving him a first start in the first game of the season, what was it that he did in preseason that earned that spot as a guy who we haven't seen a ton of the last year plus?
He did exactly what he did the last game. Yes, the first balls, I would say the 3 or 4 first ball, he lost the ball. but after that he was able to unbalance the opposition by passing or by the way he moves, and he was able to speed up the play. So he fought also. So this is what I want to see, and this is what I have seen about Alex. Now it's all about giving confidence to play, because he's a really good player, and also challenge him. With my staff, the idea is to challenge him to be more aggressive. Yes, he's small like this, but at the end of the day, like I told him that you're gonna play against a person with two legs, two arms, one nose, everything. So now the fact that you are small, you are able to unbalance the opposition, but also I don't expect you to defend like Milos, but I expect you to delay a bit the attack. And for me, it's been really good in terms of try to find the good pockets to go forward, and try also to speed up the play. Now we have to be a little bit better, not only Alex, but all the forward, all the team, I would say, to attack the box a little bit better. But yeah, Alex has been really interesting, and again, I think that this is only the beginning. He's here. I think that he could be here, and this is the idea to push him towards that.
Adam and then Grace. Sorry,
You're getting ready for your first home game here. How excited are you to get into lower.com?
It's gonna be I'm eager to lead this moment, because again, I love the stadium, the way it is. Like I told you, the stadium for me, it's really beautiful, and also the way we want to play this match. So for me, this is really important, and yeah, I'm really excited, because we're gonna play in front of our fans. We're gonna try to please them. Yes, everybody, everyone is waiting for a result, and yes, we want to have a result. But also, for me, the most important is how we're gonna get these results in terms of desire to compete, desire to win our battle, desire to put the opposition in the back pedal. So this is what we want to do. But yeah, really excited to start this first game, and to start also this new story.
When you look at that game against Philly, I know there's a lot to dissect there, but what's the one thing you've most focused on from that game to try to get better going into this week?
Compete until the end, until 95 minutes, because I told the player that when we conceded the third goal, I felt that it was difficult, and it's normal. As a human being, it's normal. But we showed them a couple of videos that last year they were able to come back 6 times from behind, and also the big games like the Champions League, the final. City was in front, 3 goals up, and they lost the game. So for me, they have to compete until the last moment, because against Philly, I think Jason had a tap-in and he missed it, and it could have been 3-2, and 3-2, this is not the same game. Knowing that we started well, 1-0, the first PK is a little bit hard, honestly, but again, this is the way it is. So for me, it's a compete until the end, all the time.
Chris, last question.
Oh. Given that given what you've said already, Coach, about competing until the end, was today's training session designed around that, number one? And the follow-up question is, did you need video review to decide whether or not the gray team had won on the final shot?
I don't understand the end of the question.
Were the tacticians out there looking at the video from the drone to make sure that
that's why compete. They want to compete, and what happened? We didn't see a foul at the end, and so for us, the gray team won. But apparently, one of the guys was a little bit sneaky, made a foul, but we didn't see that. And what happened with the VAR, with our analyst, we were able to allow the goal, so it was a goal, so that was very happy. But again, today, thank you to talk about this, because today it was one of the day that we usually do. We call it compete day. It's a compete day. It's all about, we don't talk about tactical aspect or technical aspect. It's all about mindset, resilience. Also the values really important for us, we, not me, just togetherness, solidarity. And today we were really happy to see that they kept going, because this is not the first time, but also we were able to compete, but also to have fun, as you saw. And for me, I believe on that. Fun doesn't mean that we are relaxed, we chill, I don't know, sorry for my English language, but no. Fun is the objective to have fun is to lower the anxiety, to lower the stress, knowing that there are already a lot of stress, but we compete all the time. But after that, we are able we are happy to compete like this, because when we compete like this, we're able to compete with yourself first, and after that, you against me, you're gonna try to reach the same level as me, and after that, it's gonna be a battle between you and me. And after that, boom, the fun part is gonna come, because I want to beat you, you want to beat me. So that's why I never talk about, yes, we have to win games. Yes, we have to win games, we know that. But we have to win the day. What do we do today? And today I was really happy. This is not the first time, but we are on the right path. That's why the score against Philly, honestly, for the people who didn't watch the games, they're gonna say, yeah, we got smashed. No, it was not the case. We did something good. Now we have to be better, and we face a team that they play well for a long time. But again, I was really happy to see that we were able to compete, and I think that it's a process.
Thanks, Wilfried.
Thank you.